君が私を服従させてしまうのか?
Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be doing a playthrough
そろそろ来るかなって思ってた。夜だし。
of another Devilgram story. I'm trying to switch up who I have on my modulish through different playthroughs. I can show off all my characters I acquired. Right now I have Levy as a cat butler.
暇だわ。
He's getting bored. Okay, so let's go. Today I'm gonna do a playthrough of a Mammon story that I've actually gone through once before. Go through to one second. Yeah, so this one's actually complete. But I didn't stream it, so I'm gonna stream and go through again. I actually don't remember what the story was about exactly. This is an SSR, and it's one of my favorite cards that I have. I actually really like the illustration. And I like Mammon. He's my fave. So let's go. Doing things the Mammon way.
Oi!
It's about studying.
Ah. 面白くね。
Maybe I should read these out loud. I'll try that this time. Satan, to keep you from having to repeat a year in school.
Oh?
Well? I had a talk with the school administration. They agreed that if you can complete these workbooks, learning all the material well enough to answer the questions correctly, they'll allow you to go ahead and move on to the next year. I'm curious how grades work at Red. You see, I've been forced to take desperate measures so you don't end up damaging our entire family's reputation. This is actually part of the plot of the second episode of the anime. Mammon's grades. We can't have one of our student council officers turn out to be a dunce, can we? Though I suppose you already are a dunce, technically. They're so mean to him. Well, if I'm a dunce, what does that make Levy? I mean, he's lower down the ladder than me, ain't he? Seeing as he hasn't even hit his attendance requirement. Pretty sure Levy's doing distance learning like all the kids these days. Unfortunately, Mammon, you are the lowest rung on the ladder. Levy may miss a lot of days at school, but he's been doing virtual schooling from home. Apparently, he's managed to earn just enough credits to keep going.
Majika!
You mean he ain't just sitting in his room playing games all day? From what I hear, if he accumulates enough virtual schooling points, he'll get a sound clip from a voice actor he likes as a reward. So that's keeping him motivated.
So.
Damn it, I feel like I've been betrayed here. You should use the anger and embarrassment of knowing you're the bottom of the barrel as motivation to do better, so get working on those problems. Grr. Aw. I wish they had used the grr sound effect.
Oh?
Okay. Who's Mon Solo? I'm not sure who that is. Who's commenting? You can see right through. Oh, I was confused. I was like, why did it? Okay, it backed out. It's weird. Probably because I completed it. Okay, let's go back. Asmo baby. Comments.
Hey?
Satan. So it looks like Mammon has finally buckled down and started studying. Obviously, it was the right choice having you come along with us, Yuki. I had a feeling that he'd be more motivated if you were here, and I was right.
おお。
That's it. Hold on, what happens to the situation here? Now I'm really stuck. If you're having trouble, I'll give you a pointer. Usually, as long as you don't choose the wrong formula, you'll... Wait a minute, what are you doing? This is nothing but random scribbling.
あのな。
No, it ain't. I'll have you know these are legitimate calcs.
は
What sort of calculations?
あ。おう。
Well, you know Devil Style, right? You mean the fashion magazine? The one published by Modulish? Yep. I did some modeling for them, and I was working out how I'm going to spend the money I get from that.
おいおい。
Come on, this isn't the time for that, Mammon.
あ
Well, if I don't do it now, when am I going to do it? I get paid tomorrow. And this time I did a special feature for him, so I'm going to end up making a tidy sum.
おう。
This is... I don't know if reading out loud is working. It feels cringy. I'm just like realizing how hard being a voice actor is. Now I'm going to explain how this works, Yuki, so listen up. Whenever I do a photo shoot, I'm paid a base fee for my services, but then I earn more on top of that, depending on how many outfits I model and how many pages the photo shoot takes up. Normally I model 3 outfits and the shoot takes up about 4 pages, but like I said, this time I did a special feature, which means I'm going to end up making a whole lot more than usual.
は
Alan, why are you lecturing Yuki on the intricacies of how you get paid? Levy's commenting.
あ。おう。
So Yuki, this isn't like getting a set salary every month. I can't spend my money willy-nilly on whatever I want. Each time I get paid, I gotta plan how it all gets spent. So I calculate everything out, every last detail. Now, after taxes, I'll get 987,600 grim tomorrow. They have taxes in the Devligram. Of that, I'll allocate 150k grim towards various sorts of entertainment expenses, and 526 grim toward paying back loans. Oh god. Then I gotta account for the money I have to send to those witches, however much that ends up being. I never know when they're gonna call me up out of the blue and hit me up for cash. So I want to set aside 675k grim for that, just to be safe.
おい。
You mean to say you give those witches that much each month? But wait, if you add all that up, you end about 350k in the red, don't you? I like how he laughs while saying this. So funny. Yeah, negative 363k grim to be exact, but wait, I'm not done. Since I'm such a hot commodity, my contract states that they have to pay me additional royalties if they do extra print runs of the mag. I'm on the front cover this time, you know? They're sure to sell out and have to print more. Then they'll sell out of those and have to print even more. Over and over and over again. Even if I sit back and do nothing, I got at least 400k grim with my name on it, and that's gonna come rolling in, slowly but surely.
は
Wow, what fantasy world did you pull that scenario from, Mammon? It's pretty clear now why you're so bad with money. It's because you make assumptions like that. Well, it's time for you to stop expecting things to magically work out in your favor in life. The world doesn't revolve around Mammon. And as a first step toward learning that, you need to get to work solving these problems. Now, buckle down and study. Satan brings out demon form. Just so you know, if you end up having to repeat a year, I'll never let you live it down. I promise to redefine the word cruel.
マジか。
Hey, come on, you're starting to sound like Lucifer here. I bet that pisses Satan off since he hates being the same as Lucifer. Let's see. We're on the last part. You haven't made any progress at all. Are you having trouble learning the formulas?
あのさ。
It ain't really the formulas I'm having trouble with. It's just these numbers are super long, and I ain't got a clue what they mean. As soon as I look at them, my brain's like, nope, not interested. Then how about you stick the word grim onto the end of each number? If you think of it as money, then who knows? Maybe your brain might actually decide to pay attention. Hey, that's a good idea.
おいおい。
Whoa, slow down there. Obviously I was just joking. Check it out. I can totally solve these now. I can figure them out easily.
は
You can't? Nice going, Satan. That was some top-notch advice there. Thanks. Sure.
Hey?
Look at that, Yuki. He's almost done with all 3 workbooks they gave him. He's only got 1 page to go. You know, sure, Mammon's a scumbag, but when it comes down to it, he's one of us brothers. I can see that now. I guess there was hidden potential in him all along.
Huh?
You know what? Forget it. I give up.
Oi!
Why? If you don't finish, you're going to have to repeat a year. You realize that, right? Yeah, I was thinking maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Huh?
What? I mean, think about it. If I repeat a year, that's another year that I get to stay a student. Which means I'll get to be a student model for that much longer instead of just a regular model. And there's real value in that, ain't there?
Oi, oi.
That actually sounds worse, Mammon. I mean, even after you graduate, you'll still be a top model, which means you'll be in demand. I doubt you'll have trouble finding plenty of work. You actually end up making more after graduating, which is a good thing, right? You just don't get it, do you? This is why it's so hard trying to talk to people who don't understand modeling. When I said there's value in being a student model, I wasn't talking about the pay. No, it's something else. As a student, whenever I run late to a job, I can make up some excuse about my class running long or something. And that's all I gotta say. No one's angry and the shoot goes great. Also, I already get paid more than normal models, as it is, since I'm so in demand with stuff. And having the freedom of a student model is a real bonus. It's the studio calling. I can't afford to keep them waiting for me any longer. Time to head out. Gotta go make me some more money.
Hmm?
You mean you have a shoot now?
Oh.
Well, what can I say? I'm popular. Just so you know, I'm gonna tell him it's your fault I'm running late today. Oh, and I'll let you go ahead and foot the bill for all the coffee and drink. See ya.
Ah.
I should have known convincing Mammon that the world doesn't revolve around him wouldn't be so easy. Okay, so that's the end of the Mammon Way. I was kind of disappointed in this story since I think it was the first one I unlocked because I like this card a lot. It was okay. It had its funny parts, but it was a lot of just picking on Mammon. Only 2 characters were involved, but I like Satan too. Yeah. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and if there's any stories you want to see. These are what I have. I'll probably do some more that I already have unlocked since I didn't do the playthrough or stream while I did it, and then start unlocking some new things. Hopefully, I think I'm going to do a UR plus, so you all can see that. But thanks for tuning in, subscribe, and follow for more Obey Me playthroughs. Bye.